All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, is going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NFL picks and props for Sunday, January 7th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 right now. That's because I gave out the Ravens plus 3.5 going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The game currently has 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, and the Steelers, they are currently in the red zone, and they're up by 7. So it does not look good for my bet right now, but this is a rivalry game. Anything can happen. We know that.
Yeah, the Ravens need to stop fumbling the damn ball. But I've got the Texans on the money line. I also gave out the over 47.5 between the Texans and the Colts. Game hasn't started recording before that, so hopefully I can put 2-0 up on the board. Trey, let's take a look at the plays for the Sunday slate. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be attacking Bears' favorite team. Give me the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Washington Commanders. And this is going to be a very entertaining game to watch. Both teams, they have some great storylines coming into this game. If the Cowboys win this game, they lock up the number 2 seed in the NFC. And the Commanders all but lock up the number 2 pick in the draft with a loss in this game. But whenever we factor that this is going to be Ron Rivera's last game as an NFL head coach and that this is his birthday as well, we have to assume that his players are going to play very hard for him to send him off on a positive note. And for that reason and that reason alone, give me the Washington Commanders here at plus 13.5 in this game. I do not think the Commanders are going to win this game, obviously, but I think they're going to make this game competitive. And 2-touchdown spread is just too much for this game. And in the game earlier this season in Dallas, we all know what happened in that game. The Cowboys, they won that game by 35 points. But we have seen this Cowboys team not look as elite on the road this season. Bear can attest to that. So I will take the risk here and grab the Commanders plus the points. And last season, between these two teams in Washington, D.C., the Commanders, they won that game by 20 points. Maybe we can get upset city here in this game as well. Give me the Commanders to fight hard for Riverboat Ron on his birthday and possible last game in the NFL. Give me the Commanders here plus 13.5 against the Cowboys.
I don't hate it. I think Dallas is going to win the game, though, but I think you're right. Maybe they'll play for their head coach. But for my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Jacksonville Jaguars going up against the Tennessee Titans. If you guys caught our live on Friday night, I talked about this game. It's my dog of the week. I took the Tennessee Titans to win this game outright. I'm going to take them plus 4.5 on the free play side here. This game's pretty simple to me, Trey. Mike Vrabel, he had a press conference a couple days ago, and whenever he was asked, what's it like to lose this season, and how's this season been going after you've lost all these games, he basically just said, it sucks. And I'm going to leave it at that, Trey. He went on to say a few more things, but the message was that it sucks to lose. And Mike Vrabel, he's known for having a Mike Vrabel game, and they are going to win this game outright when nobody expects them to. The Jacksonville Jaguars are playing for a playoff spot, but it simply doesn't matter because they have been horrible over the last 6 games. The only win they have straight up over the last 6 games was against the Panthers, and it was the last game they played, and that's the only game they've covered the spread as well over the last 6. The Tennessee Titans, they might have Will Levis, they might have Ryan Tannehill in this game, but they will definitely cover this plus 4.5. They might even win the game outright. Their season's been horrible. Mike Vrabel thinks the season has sucked, but they can make this a little bit better. They can make the season end on a good note by knocking off the Jacksonville Jaguars, keeping them out of the playoffs. Give me the Titans with the points as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm 0-0 at the moment. The late game has not started yet, but I gave out Michael Pittman to go under 78.5 receiving yards going up against the Texans. I expect Derek Stingley Jr. to make his night very long, and that means not very many catches. So I have a lot of confidence in this play.
Yeah, and I gave out C.J. Stroud over 257.5 passing yards against the Colts. I think the over is going to hit, so I love that play for C.J. Trey. They held him to a field goal. It's still a chance. He still can go down and score. We're still alive. Let's take a look at the props for tomorrow. Start us off.
Let's go, baby. That's all I can ask for at this moment in time is a chance. But I'm going to go over to the receiving yards here. I'm going to take DeAndre Hopkins to go over 64.5 receiving yards going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bear just said he thinks the Titans are going to win this game straight up, and they have to do that either on the back of DeAndre Hopkins or Tractor Cedo season and Derrick Henry. But I really love this over for Hopkins in this game because he has some incentives to play for here. Hopkins, with 7 more catches, he gets $250,000. And with 2 more touchdowns, he gets another $250,000. I feel like to get either of those 2 incentives, he has to still get over 65 receiving yards in this game. They kind of go hand in hand, I feel like. And with the Titans starting Ryan Tannehill here in this game, we have to assume he knows what the game plan is. Give DeAndre Hopkins the football. And Vrabel, he's always been a player's coach. And with them being eliminated from playoff contention, I think that he is going to want to get his players paid. And this Jaguars pass defense, they are not great at all. They allow 245.3 passing yards per game so far, which is the 6th highest in the NFL. I expect D-Hop to go off in this game. Give me DeAndre Hopkins to go over 64.5 receiving yards against the Jaguars.
Yeah, Trey, love that play there. I love the incentives play because I'm going to one too. For my play today, I'm going to take Josh Reynolds, probably not on here, to score a touchdown going up against the Minnesota Vikings. It's currently plus 320, I believe. And the more I look at it, the more it keeps going down and down and down because people, they're picking up on the incentives list. I have had this play circled since Thursday whenever they said Josh Reynolds only needs 1 more touchdown for the Lions for him to receive a $250,000 bonus. I know people might not think the players understand what's going on during the game, but I can assure you after watching the Ravens game today that the players know exactly what they need for their incentives. And if they have good teammates, they're probably going to get it. We saw Jadeveon Clowney. He took himself a minute or 2-minute break in the middle of the game to have himself a little dance party after a sack. He collected his money. Jared Goff, he's a good teammate. And I do think Josh Reynolds is going to have himself a touchdown in this game. He's going to find the end zone. It also helps that they're going up against the Minnesota Vikings. So they've been very bad defensively over the last couple of games. I'm going to take my chances here. I might even take a couple chances. I might throw in Hopkins, Josh Reynolds, Joe Mixon, a couple more of these players. Look at the incentive list. Maybe throw them in a parlay and get yourself a nice payday for the incentives list parlay for the last week of the season. But give me Josh Reynolds here to score a touchdown as my play. Trey, let's take a look at the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Commanders here at plus 13.5 going up against the Dallas Cowboys, Bears Cowboys. Like Bear said, I got to agree with them. Cowboys are going to win this game, but 13.5 points is a ton of points, so I expect the Commanders to keep it close. Also going with DeAndre Hopkins, over 64.5 receiving yards against the Jaguars. I expect him to have a great game here. He has a lot of money on the line, and his pride's on the line. He's going to want to go off and finish the season with a bang.
I mean, if we're going to be completely honest, Trey, this is the game that the Dallas Cowboys would lose after everything they've gone through. Like, they have the 2 seed locked and loaded, and then if all they have to do is beat the Commanders, so I can see them dropping this game. That'd be hilarious. I'm going to go with the Titans plus 4.5. I think they're going to win the game outright against the Jags. And then Josh Reynolds will score a touchdown. The incentive list, a very useful thing to have in Week 18 for these parlays. So give me Josh Reynolds to score a touchdown as the play. Guys, that's going to do it for NFL Plays and Props for Sunday, January 7th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,